Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at and talking about something that's not very hyped, something that's pretty underrated in my opinion, and that is the Asics Gel Lyte 3s. Yes, the Jelly 3s. Now these specific ones are the Gel Lyte 3 OGs in the cream on cream colorway. And these specific ones retailed for $110. And actually most Gel Lyte 3s retail from between about $110 to $120, depending on the model and like the different colorways and stuff. But you actually can find a ton of different colorways and models for under $100 on Asics' website. They have lots of nice little deals there. So pretty good value shoe for the amount of tech that it has inside of it, as you guys are going to see later on in the video. So with that being said, let's get these open. Real quick, I want to take a look at the box here. On the lid we actually have the celebrating 30 years of Gel Lyte 3, and that is because these shoes were released back in 1990, so 2020 was actually its 30th anniversary. And we also have down here a nice message from the creator, from the designer of the shoe, whose name is Shigeyuki Mitsui. I think that's how you pronounce it, Shige. Also at the bottom we actually have some really cool sketches of the Gel Lyte 3s. Really cool stuff. It kind of gives us a nice little insight on how the shoe was designed and the breakdown of the design of the shoe, which is really cool. Onto the shoe itself, there's actually a lot to talk about. The design itself is a very robust design. First off, the entire upper of the shoe is actually made of a really nice soft nubuck material. It's super velvety and nice, and it's also probably going to get dirty extremely quickly, especially in this colorway, but you know, gotta be careful. Starting at the top, we actually have that unusual split tongue design, which is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of shoes with that. It's a pretty rare thing. And Sneaker Magazine actually says that it provided a more contoured fit, better overall stability, with the tongue parting down the middle as runners stepped into the shoe, only to contract and seal in the foot for an ever so snugly fit. And all of that is actually enclosed in a really nice lacing system that also has these plastic eyelets for increased durability. We have a fully perforated toe box. We also have some nice windows on the panels here on the toe overlay, and it's really nice. It's a nice little detail. It gives it kind of like a sporty look to it. On the side, of course, we have the iconic Asics overlay and design, as well as lots of perforation for maximum breathability. At the heel counter here, we have the Gel Lyte 3 embroidered nicely. On the rear notch here, we have the Asics Gel embroidered with some more overlays as well. So lots of overlays going on with this shoe. At the bottom here, we also have the heel stabilizer. It's a hard heel stabilizer, because I know you'd be tripping. We also have lots of padding on the inside of the shoe, as well as on the collar of the shoe for maximum comfort, for an overall comfy fit on the inside of the shoe. On to the technology of the shoes, which these shoes have quite a bit of it. The shoe, of course, incorporates Asics gel technology. The gel pads are very similar in looks to kind of Nike's Air pads in the way they look, but obviously they're filled with gel. And there are actually two pads hidden in the midsole. One is at the heel area, and then the other one is towards kind of the ball of the foot. Asics says that the gel is really good at diverting vertical forces into horizontal. Basically, it dampens the impact during running, pretty much shock absorption, of course. Another piece of shoe tech that the shoe actually utilizes is the use of the triple density sole, hence the 3 in the name. The Jelly 3s incorporate 3 different densities of foam. You got a soft foam, a medium foam, and then you got a hard foam, and it's all actually incorporated in one midsole, which is pretty cool, pretty crazy. Actually, if you look in the diagram inside the box, you can see which sections utilize which hardness of foam, which is really cool. It's actually There's tons of different places that these things are split up into. The shoe's designer noted in an interview with Complex that the tri-density sole was a very difficult technology. However, he also noted that it actually increased the shoe's performance and provided a smoother ride. Inside we have a nice insole. Boom, there it is. Made out of a nice white foam. It's pretty thick too. It's actually cupped, so that's pretty nice. You don't really see that much with insoles, at least not in the shoes I've been getting recently. So essentially we have 3 different layers of comfort: the foam insole, tri-density midsole, and then we also have the gel packets that are inside of the shoe. And all of that sits on a rubber outsole, which is really nicely and heavily treaded for maximum traction. Pretty crazy that this shoe was released back in 1990. It was a shoe that was way ahead of its time, incorporated tons of tech, and was honestly pretty innovating inside and out. One of Asics' most iconic shoes are definitely the Jelly 3s. Also a shoe that just has some of the best colorways out there in my opinion. They're just so good at color blocking with this shoe and just like coming up with different color schemes and just the way they put them on different patterns. Shoes like the salmon toes, you got the teal dragon, you have the koi colorway, which is also super sick, and just so many more colorways out there. They just have a ton of colorways that are just so sick in my opinion. Let me know down below which one's your favorite colorway for the Jelly 3s. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the Gel Lyte 3s for now. Let's go get these on feet. On feet, the Gel Lytes felt really good. They have a very responsive feel to them, almost spring-like. They're super comfortable and you can definitely wear these all day with zero issues. Padding on the inside of the upper also felt really good. They fit true to size, so no issues in that department. I kind of wish that Asics did a bit more than just play with the color on the shoe. It'd be cool if they really played with the silhouette a bit more and made a tech wear like version of the shoe, as I think it would help kind of boost the appeal and popularity of the shoe. Since a lot of designs are kind of going towards that direction, it'd be cool to get kind of an updated silhouette of the Gel Lyte 3s. Just a thought. Overall though, I'm very happy with these shoes and I would definitely recommend these to anyone who wants a pair of comfortable sneakers that also look great. Well, that's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.